G, for the generation every nation wishes it could be. E, for the elevation past the trepidation of humanity. N, to end the suffering of the men and women, the tens of millions, to tend the children, extend the vision, to mend the distance and become a family. E, to excavate what's left of hate and eliminate its excess waste, weight, and calories. R, to resuscitate the heart, disseminate its art, necessitate the start of better ways to guard our starved humanity. O, to obviate the opulence, obliterate the obstinance, and offer our austerity to foster the prosperity. U, to unify the youth, to beautify our view of you. And I, to use and utilize the truth, not using lies, excuse, dehumanize, exclude. You for us and us for you, ubiquitous with trusting views. A bit of us is enough to do the trick and rid our enmity. S, to sacrifice the sack of ice that was our soul, to just let go, to just behold the beauty in community. Because usually we do believe in unity, we do beseech community, but when it comes to proving, doing Scooby Mystery Machine, like life is one big jubilee, might write you up a eulogy. When life becomes what used to be, it used to be that all gave some, and some gave all. But I give none, and we all take the fall, falling to plead on our hands and knees, scantily clothed with our blood, tear, heart, and soul on our sleeves. We wear hand-me-down grief. The sorrow sags off the side of our souls into the bags under our eyes. The tears encumber our strides. I doubt we'll ever fit into the size of our pride, and we have no excuse. There's no reason for us to say we can't. Every little thing counts. Even the elephant still ends with the ants, but our hands are shallow and tight-fisted. Our glances are narrow and squinted, as though our eyes have been glued and tinted. We lose sight of the truth in an instant, refusing to give what isn't ours to begin with. So we hoard like dimwits. It's more than ignorant, because we end up with people who pour in riches and scores of sick kids who've lost everything but their smile. And those who have it made with nothing more to gain can't find happiness all the while. They say your attitude determines your latitude. I say your gratitude determines your altitude, your aptitude for altruism, passing the platitudes of how are you with no regard or second thought for exactitude. The lassitude that captures you and I, resigning us to solitude, is all a ruse, an artificial artifice that won't suffice for servitude. In serving you, I learned to think about myself less, think more about being selfless. We swim within oceans of bounty and beauty, yet still choose to be shellfish. If we but stepped outside our shells, if we but looked outside ourselves, not to replenish or embellish, not to buy and selfish, but to feed the wealthless, to stop being selfish. Remember those sick kids with nothing to live with? Replace our eyes so that we see with we's, and even their illness becomes wellness. I said, replace I with we, and even illness becomes wellness. It's present all around us. If we but open our eyes, if we but open our we's, from the birds and the V's to the ants and the bees, from the seeds and the trees to the leaves and the greens, from the rain and the seas to the wind and its breeze, they feed all who seek, meet all in their reach, and to each my own. I said to each my own. Wait, hold on, I think I forgot my lines. Well, that's the problem, isn't it? My lines. As though love is scripted. As though for our hearts to be lifted, we need to affect an image. As though the process of progress just isn't that vivid, or the fire of hatred not as livid as we envision, as though we elicit our provisions, as though they're earned, not gifted. What's in it for me, we ask? What guarantee do I have? All the while we encroach on the orphan's bequest, using endorphins to opiate our stress. We default on the seeker's request, and the bounties we receive we blatantly reject. But what are we if not mirrors that reflect? And if we are mirrors, then I should be reflecting you. If I respect myself, then I'm respecting you. If I protect myself, then I'm protecting you. If I want what's best for me, I want what's best for you. I hide your flaws. I make the best excuse, and I seek rectitude for your ineptitude. You get the best of me. I get the best of you. Let the dog eat dog world, get the rest of you. That means what's right for me is left in you, and what's left of me is right for you. When we look at one another, let's not regret the view. The beauty of our universe is that it isn't universal. The beauty of our people is that we are multicultural. We can ill afford to kill a cord while it haplessly shatters as though it's sepulchral, we must realize that we need not share bloodlines or last names to be a part of these family matters. Just ask Urkel. Clear your mind of the notion that because we speak in different tongues, we can't share the anguish. We all laugh, cry, and hurt in the same language. And mind you, these border lines you find don't define you, designed to confine you, misguide you, and bind you. Disguised as your heritage, deprived of your lineage, misplaced sense of pride. A nation united and we're still taking sides. Let's stop giving people a piece of our minds. Start giving them peace of mind. Let's lead peaceful lives. From a peaceful mind comes peace of mind. All we got to do is give a piece of mind, a piece of our time, a piece of our lives, at least piece together a piece of your smile. Say, here, try this on for size. I saw you didn't have one. Here's one of mine. Forget a piece of the pie. I'll give you the piece that is mine, just a piece of peace. So it can reach far and wide. That's generosity. Putting myself in your shoes and then treating you how I would treat me. We are nothing more than cell phones. In our insecurities, our fears, our regrets, our tears, the frowns on our faces are the ringers blaring in each other's ears if we but picked each other up, answered one another's calls, learn not to flee from each other's pleas, however silent they are. Our animosity, like that voice message no one wants to see. Sorry, I'm not here right now, nor will I ever be. We need to stop making promises we hardly ever keep. We need to start being the comfort that we seek. Be the power that helps bring vagrants into clarity. Be the flower that makes fragrant those it's crushed beneath. Be the legs for those who get height sickness just by standing up for themselves. Be others' first option and the one to whom they run when turned away by everyone else. This will be the tale of Generation Generous. Not here to restore faith in humanity, but to restore humanity in faith. The breath used to say we're generous will be breath that goes to waste. For it shall already be written on our face, stained in our skin, painted in our smile. The joy we exude will have you see us coming for miles. The condition of a place will change once we lay a finger there, and when we leave, they will grieve as the scent of happiness lingers in the air. We realize that here we live, but we have to go back. So when we give, we don't really hold back. And when our times arrive, we will never die. For like the greens, our deeds will only decompose to fertilize. And within our lives, others will thrive through strife. But within our deaths, others will come to find life. Content with each other. In perfect harmony with everything around us. Encomia will resound in the sky. Stories of our glory will be written about us. And with our resonant resolve, we will astound all those who doubt us. Yeah, we're Generation Generous. Can't even spell it without us. Thank you.